Welcome to Run Stretch Succeed, and today we're going to do Ladybower half, what is 15 miles, amazingly. And we're going to pretend it's before the event, but I'm recording this after. So let's get straight in the video, and if you like ultra running videos, hit that subscribe and like. Okay, we are about 3 miles in. This event is a lot more organised and a lot more busier than I actually thought it was going to be. It's sponsored by North Face. I'll show you the village after the video, as I made it here with 10 minutes to go, but it was quite easy to find from Hope train station. So we're doing the 15 miler, and then there's an ultra, what is 30 miles. That I might do that one next year. It actually looks really good. It's not the most amazing as it's raining. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good event, I guess. So I'm going to get going. Weird recording in front of so many people. Even that the guy in front of me is recording as well. So it looks like it's going to be a good day, I guess. So we have just done Hope Hill, no, not Hope Hill, Win Hill. So we've just gone to the, what they called, the trick point on Win Hill, and to be fair, it's quite a relaxed race. People, you had to really walk the way up because there's people in the way. So if you was a person who didn't want to run uphill and you didn't feel confident because you thought you'd look slow, most people would walk it, so it'd be a good event for you. Also, if you wanted to build up to like hillier 30-mile ultra marathons, this would be perfect, as it's literally just loads of hills and you're doing half a distance. And I feel like if you can do half a distance of the race you're doing and feel fine by the end of it, you probably could do the full race, as you could walk half of it because it's about getting around and not how fast you get around. Yeah, so it's just really nice, and there's quite a lot of dogs and hikers. So in, and we're just at Ladybower Reservoir, well, the end of it, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. It's very treey, very cottage core, is that what it's called? Like aesthetic, so like lots of trees and mossy area, like magical, I guess. Like you could see a hobbit anytime running around. So I've just been talking about, it's a bit of a weird one, this. We've just been talking about black panthers in the UK. So there is evidence of black panthers in the UK because there's DNA been found. on like animal carcasses. So I'm wondering how many of you believe that, because I believe it because of that evidence. But there's been so many sightings in the UK in the last 20 years that in my head it's impossible for black panthers not to exist in the UK, even without the DNA evidence, because it's just so many sightings, but there's never been like an actual picture or video what's been proven to be true. I was watching some other day and I was like, could be, couldn't, can't decide. Yeah, so I have actually decided I'm definitely doing the ultra next year, because it's just actually quite amazing, and it's quite a short one, and it's close to, it's quite easy to get to, especially if you don't drive, because you can just get a train Manchester, and then it's like half an hour from Manchester centre, and it's hilly but not boggy. So if you don't like getting muddy but you like hills, this would actually be the perfect race for you. I'm going to start running a bit, because Tracy's like 100 miles in front of me because I started walking. So at the end as well, you get food and a drink. So I think you might get beer because you've got a voucher. Because if it was water, then they're not really going to give a voucher for water, are they? So that should be fun. Hopefully the journey on the way back is going to be a lot better than the journey here, because the trains were cancelled, because in the UK we can't organise trains. Every other European country totally have like really good train services, where trains come every 5 minutes. And when I went to Germany, I was so shocked how organised it was. And then in the UK you can't even get a train 30 minutes away without it being a palaver or a coach or something. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I think this is one of the reasons I enjoy running so much, because when I get places it makes me feel safer. So like, even that I wouldn't do this, but even if I'm like 100 miles away from home, I'm like, I could run it home if I needed to, but in my head makes me feel safer than if I couldn't, because there's always something I can do. And it actually blows my mind when I go like festivals and stuff, when you've run ultras and people are like, oh my god, we've drove 4 hours, done a 70-mile journey. And then I'm like, oh my god, I ran more than that and we've been in the car for 4 hours. Kind of blows your mind. So yeah, and so far we've seen quite a few sheep. I want to see some cows, I think, like some cows, just like animals. I love seeing a good llama, but it's not very often you see a llama on a race. So I'm going to get going and I'll update you soon. Oh, the checkpoint was really good. It had melon, water, some corn, snacky things and some crisps. So I don't know if every checkpoint's going to be the same, or if it's going to get like slightly better each checkpoint, because some races do that. Some races just have checkpoints with what you need. It's not a long distance, but maybe that will be the case as the ultra, I think, joins up with the 15 miler. Frankly, my battery on my GoPro's ran out. I think I need to get a new battery, because I'm going to have a hard time recording ultras on the GoPro if it won't last for 15 miles, so I'll have to get some new batteries. I did switch the batteries up, so I might try the other one and see if it's just this battery's not as good and it's more used. I will give it to anyone who does videos on 5Ks. Like, how do you do it? Like, there's not much to talk about at all. The last couple of miles, maybe 2 miles, it's been on like roady section with a bit of wildlife. It's still nice. I preferred the first section but I still feel like the ultra would be really good because I reckon you've got 2 hills, and I think I would prefer the ultra than this, because then this would break it up, like the hills up. I just don't enjoy doing road stuff anymore. It's just, I feel like I didn't realise what trails was, and I just didn't think I would like it. And then once I got into trails and stuff like this, and like scenic routes, like I just fell out with road marathons, to the point where I want to try to go for Manchester Marathon to get a PB. But I just don't think I can be bothered anymore. Like, it's not as good as like all this beautiful stuff, is it? So that's it really. Like, it's been a good day. There's a lot of waterfalls, a lot of sheep. I think sheep is the only animal we've actually seen. But it is quite nice, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous, and it was meant to be pouring down, so we've had the best of luck for that. So at the end you get food. So to be honest, it isn't, you get a lot for your money for the race. You get a medal. You have to pay extra for the t-shirt, but I'm quite glad for that because I've got 30 mini t-shirts now, so I'd rather just not get t-shirts. To be honest, I've got 30 mini medals, and I don't actually know what to do. I don't actually know what to do with the medals. So if anyone's got any ideas, anyone knows a place where you can get your medals melted down and sent off to raise money for charity or something, or just something cool, can you comment it below? Because I've got no ideas, and I must have like 70 medals now, and some of them are just I don't know. I'd just rather keep the ones that I really feel proud of and try to get rid of them, but it's just too much of a shame to get wasted, like waste them. So yeah, I'm going to get going.
Absolutely awesome stuff. Well, that's a run that finished at the 52, great running, and Andrew finished at 22.
And test them out. I'm not sure if I would do that on race day, especially with a shoe company what I've never used. It might be a bit dodgy on your knees or your feet. Also, he had loads of samples, shots, a coffee or a can of pop, some food, and this food was very, like, it was very good food. It wasn't like someone just cooked it in a pot. These were proper food stalls. They were like literally food stalls you'd have at like festivals and stuff. And to be honest, it had a really nice community. Everyone was really friendly. I feel like it had a lot of like-minded people, maybe because it was a trail event and where it was, but everyone just seemed to really get along. I really did like the whole event. Next year I'm definitely going for the ultra. Is there anyone who's watched this video who has done the ultra compared to the 22k? What is the difference? As like, is it more trail? Is it less trail? Like, I'm just wondering what the difference is on courses and terrains. So I just want to finish off with the video with saying it was a well organised event, a lot more bigger than I ever thought it would be, because I've never heard of the event ever before. Travel was really easy to it because it was a train station a mile away from the start, and because there were so many people, you didn't really get lost getting to the start because you just followed other runners and everyone was helping each other, so that was really good as well. I want to say well done to all the volunteers, run through event organisation, for organising the event. Also, my next race is Warrington Way, but I do want to do Blackpool Zoo to Fell Beacon, I think. So if I've got the money, I will book that event because I just think it'd be dead cool, and because it's Blackpool, it was really easy to stop in last time, so I might do that. So please subscribe, please give me a like. I think I might have an update video soon, what's going to be a bit different, so that's a bit exciting. So we're coming to the end of the year. I've only really got 3 events, so I'm going to try chuck out a couple more videos, more informative stretching videos. I'm thinking about reviewing races, like ranking how challenging they was for people to decide what they want to enter next year, because I've watched a couple of videos in like horror genre and stuff, so I think that would be interesting. So I guess guys, I will see you next time.